Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Kamla mina nguloza uMamfene ndingumzukulwana ke kutamkhulu Machule nomakhulu Nokhwezi.
Oh yes.
Wena?
Uyamkela masebe nakhe.
Akala kunokuza umzukulwana kubani Mfondini.
Ndingumzukulwana kuMajola.
Okay.
Owalalayo.
Okay.
Ngexesha
All right. No,
lakhe.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Sinomfura ke namhlanje umfundisi maphinda pha kwe God is able fellowship church elapha eBraylin nasemdantsane. Yabafumana ke napha ku online. Ke babone pha olali babe live. Boma babe live bathatha iclips nothabisa bomatyhini basikrobisa. Ba nansi into. So buye bafumana kuyavukwa kwe eBraylin. Kuyavukwa. So ufuna uzazi ba uzawuvuka apha phansi mfundisi uvuke ubheke enkonzweni uphinde uphume uba ngusemdantsane hayi kuyafana noko ube ngathi.
And if the Berlin 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock at home.
Uphalele likhala.
Yes.
8:10.
No, it's 8 o'clock to 9:45.
Even akabet na 10 is the
No.
Akukula enkonzo kamfura kuthiwa umoya uphephezela apho uthanda khona kubethu 1 okuphephezela umoya.
1 hour 45 minutes.
Quarter to 10
Yes.
senikhulula ibandla.
Nasemdantsane 10:30. Quarter to 1 12 we are done. So that 1 o'clock people are at home.
Bayokwenza into zabo mfura bafumane inephu zabo.
Abantu must find time to rest and prepare
For iveki elandelayo. Iyavakala.
So that's why we are, but we are able to do everything.
Yonke into offering ntoni naxa kukho iholy communion yonke into
Service.
Ingoma zibantathu mfundo ziyabhalwa 1 2 3.
Oh no, because we have 30 minutes of worship.
Okay.
10 minutes of
mama after uphinde uqala ivesi ndiyadlala singatyiwa lixesha fundisi ubungekho ke ubusekapa abantu ke baye eKapa baye babuye nomphako wentlanzi we look forward to basifumana usnook, we look forward to ba sisusa amathambo yonke laa nto umphako uphakwe ngefoil khange sikubone last Friday. So sicela ke ngoku lo mphako.
No, you see into engibuyenayo eKapa lilanga. It was hot. Yeah. 36, 38 temperature.
You ayibe nibhako.
Nasebusuku bekungalaleki. But what I have been pondering over this time around relationship is the question of wrongdoing in relationships.
Okay.
Wrongdoings.
Supposes
in relationships. Because if fate, the quality, the nature, your relationship, it revolves around wrongdoings. People that are bitter from relationship, it's not because of dogs. It's not because of mountains and valleys. It is because of wrongdoings.
Wrongdoings on relationships.
Wrongdoings in relationships. Doing things the wrong way when you are in a relationship. And what we have observed over time is that people have adopted a line of self-defense through justification. They advance reasons for wrongdoings.
Yes.
And we have seen people who are given a second, a third chance, a benefit of doubt because of the merit attached to the reasons they advance for wrongdoings.
Ndifuna uyiphinde ndiyafuna ingenile kuyamisa iyangena ndifuna sihambe sonke mfundisi.
Justification of wrongdoings.
Yeah. Now we have relationships that are surviving not through the absence of wrongdoings, but through the presence of wrongdoings that have been justified.
Bantu bafuna ucacisa.
Now, and ufumase ukuthi, when you look at what this relationship has gone through the behavior of one or both parties, this relationship should not have been there. But what keeps this relationship is nothing else but justification of wrong reasons, wrongdoings. Now, that is why when you look at the relationships in our time, there is uncertainty. Now, the reason behind uncertainty is that these relationships have more wrongdoings than what should have happened. Number two, we live at a time where relationships have no direction. Because remember, wrongdoings compromise or deprive people of any direction they would wish to see. Again, the mentality or the mindset we have around wrong reasons, wrongdoings, it is what makes the wrongdoers not to change.
Okay.
Because why would you change if justification convinces another party? So all what you do is that I must continuously do wrongs as long as I have a reason.
Yoba kutheni senza ngohlobo because nawe uye wathi so nam ndizawuthi yo.
Now, but the question is, does any form of justification make a wrongdoing right?
No.
Now, therefore, at what point shall we be able to rise above this school of justification? That's very important because the word wrong reasons, wrongdoing means a dishonest behavior. Now, when your behavior is dishonest, it means it is a behavior that is improper.
Yeah.
It is a behavior that lacks honor. It is a behavior that does not portray the kind of a person that you are supposed to be.
Right.
Now, for us then to understand the negative impact of wrongdoing, we need to look at what it does.
Okay.
First, number one, any wrongdoing does not build,
yes,
but destroy.
Yeah.
Now, that is important for us to underscore. Wrongdoing does not build, but only destroys. So, which simply means, even if you can convince your spouse, even if you can be afforded another chance,
yeah,
but the mere fact that you have displayed a dishonest behavior, it simply means your behavior is not adding value to the relationship, but it is destroying it. It is destructive to the relationship.
Sure.
Now, if we can just take note of that, to say, when I do wrong, I am destroying in a space or an environment where I am supposed to build.
Yeah.
So, which means I am an enemy.
Number one, relationship.
That's correct.
Yes.
Now that is important.
Mm.
So izobangela lonto umuntu athi shy away from wrongdoings. Ngoba
Yeah.
uyayazi ndoba this is destructive.
Sure.
Now, destructive to who?
Mm.
Now, one, the primary victim
Mm.
of wrongdoing is the wrongdoer.
Yes.
People do not understand
Mm.
indoba ngaba you will not escape from your action.
Okay.
Lo umlilisayo,
Mm.
i-pain yakhe
Mm.
less compared to what you will suffer as a wrongdoer.
Mm.
Yena i-pain yakhe, it is out of surprise.
Mm.
It is
Mm.
out of disappointment.
Yes.
It is out of shock. But you are not safe as a wrongdoer
Yeah.
from the dangers of your own action.
Now. Mm.
Yes.
Noba ungayicacisi.
But
Mm.
the only difference is that lo muntu okwi-relationship naye cries today,
Mm.
but wena uzawulila ngomso.
Nkosi yam.
That's the only difference.
Izawubuya ngawe. Yes.
But
Okwangoku,
ingangathi nguye lo ukubeve abantu oyamyam esithi weak
Ewe.
lento, and nabo kuthiwe masotya out,
Mm.
make siye eholideyini,
Mm.
uyaqoma ke siphume lalamba yakho.
Mm.
Ufumanisa intoba lo muntu lona uyabribwa,
Mm. Mm.
uyasilenswa
Yes.
ukuze abe ne-blind eye
Tulento.
kwi-wrongdoings.
Yes.
Now, which means this is a relationship of two people who have no integrity.
Mm.
They don't walk the talk
Nkosi yam.
and talk the walk. Now, can there be a future there?
Mm.
And ufumanisa intoba nomnye uyacompromise,
Mm.
athi hayi ndimbonile
Mm.
ubatorhwana usorry.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
But the question is uchilo na. Why do we allow an assumed accountability more than a proclaimed accountability?
Fundisa uthethela into ndidla ngoyithetha mna andikanoba ungandisapho kwa uthenge ntoni okanye uthini. Ndicela siqala sithethe ngalo mcimbi uxolise liphuma apha emlonyeni ndizive ndikuva apha ezindlebeni zam ucela uxolo. Iyawulandela ke ichocolate okanye iflawa okanye loo nto ucinga uyithenga ke after, but into exhaphakileyo yile nto uyithethayo yoba umntu uza kwenza a wrongdoing noba yoluphina uhlobo ekhubekisa lona athi gqi engakhange lo mcimbi bawunabele sele enetikiti lokubheka eThekwini bamakuhanjwe okanye kuluya somewhere le holiday le weekend away. Kuthi bozololo nawe because ngoku uthengiwe ubrayibhiwe ngale holiday okanye ngale lokhwe okanye ngale chocolate okanye ngaloo nto okanye umntu ahambe okhethisa imoto kuthiwe Mrs Ntontoni or Mr Ntontoni ibe yiloo nto kube mnandi. Ayithethwanga laa nto. Ufumanisa uba ke ngoku is another way yokuyitshayela ingene phantsi kwecarpet. Kuphinde kwenzeke enye and athi omnye xa ejustifya, oh ndiyamazi ucela uxolo ke angenza ngolu hlobo angavuka ahlamba abantwana ngokwakhe engaqhelanga bahlamba enze lunchbox usorry akatshongo mfundisi.
Yes. So that's why then I am saying, remember when I talk about wrongdoing, I said it means a dishonest behavior.
Sure.
Now ukuhlamba abantwana kwisusaphi i-dishonesty.
Akususi tu mfundisi.
Ukukhupha umuntu
ikwenza loo nto ujika unyaniseke.
Yes, it does not.
No.
So that's the problem. But the second thing about the wrongdoing, I said it does not build, but
it destroys. Yes.
But secondly, A wrongdoing has no crown except scars.
Kose nofefe. Oh, a wrongdoing
has no crown
but scars.
except scars.
Mm.
Very important. It has no crown.
Mm.
Even if today we can applaud you, but tomorrow you will be down there.
Kose nofefe.
It's just like you can get money today. It could be 10 years later.
Is a bite.
Wrongdoing at all levels has no crown except scars. Scars will be the marks that are a true reflection of the nature of your behavior. Scars are marks that tell a true story. And scars are not only visible. Greatest scars are invisible.
Yeah.
They are emotional scars. They are mental scars where your mind, your mind is corrupted, your mind has been endangered, has been destroyed. Your emotions, you're an emotional wreck. So that outside there are things that make up your outlook, but you are empty on the inside. You are like a tombstone. A tombstone, there's a granite, there's everything.
Marble,
there's everything. But inside, that's correct. And that's why even Christ Jesus said, don't be like tombstone.
Amen.
Where you are dead inside, but look alive
on the outside. Well, if you have just joined us, I'm not alone with him. Easy. And today, we're chatting with Mfundisi MAPHINDA. God is Able Family Church, our resident pastor. Siphet micimbi ye relationships because give us a relationship kobi sisizamubangula ke mphulaphula umnyaka uyaqala and we're highlighting ezi so that whoever omameleyo ngeli xesha you take note and guard against these things because nyani as umfundisi sisho namhlanje ungangathi uyiqhashile wayicacisa and partner yakho shem yakuva.
Yes.
But ngomso sikhona manje isiXhosa endisikhangelayo izavuka ikulume something like that. And umfundisi ubangaba mhlawumbe usibambe phakathi. We're saying today we're discussing wrongdoings in relationships. Number one, any wrongdoing does not build, it only destroys.
Yes.
So kuyaphihlika kuyachithakala yonke into iyawa. Okwesibini, a wrongdoing has no crown except the scars. And only thina siye silindele okanye sicinge bezona scars zinzulu zezi zibonakalayo kanti zezona zingcono because wakuthambisa ibetadine and bandage and but ezangaphakathi zona emotionally inhliziyo ityumkile iligazi. Yeah. You ngahlomla ke namphulaphuli 066 137 27 23 uyamyiza uzasincedisa 066 137 27 26 and also we're live on Keith Ngesi Radio Facebook page and Keith Ngesi Radio YouTube channel. Fundis masiqhube because I want us to talk about the event enge 17th. Yes. So sime up because ndawo zimbini.
Number 3.
Yes.
Wrongdoing has no bright future. It has no. I'm raising this so that we use these nuggets as a microscope.
Sure.
To subject our relations to.
Enough future from this.
It has no bright future. Because how can a dishonest behavior has a bright future? But the question is, if you are single,
I am yes. Hey,
From market.
market aware.
Masihlala apha kuyamkela ewe, masihlala apha kuyamkela. Hayi, ndi-right. Thank you. Thanks, but no thanks, baphulaphuli. Ndi-right, ndiyadlala.
Now, that is why I always say to single people, if your partner displays dishonest tendencies, why waste your
Your
time?
time. Kumntu ongenanyani, man. Umntu onganyanisekanga.
Because that person destroys. That person will leave you with scars. And you can't go far with that person. So issue I'm good. Why waste your time? Because ungayibundu kuya wena.
Inyanda amathumbu mfundisi. Ubophe ngapha iphume ngapha. For years. Uyayizama. Oh.
Even noba ungayizama sisiloza uyolendisha emtshatweni, lo mtshato awuzulala.
Isiseko mfundisi kaloku izabe ingeni.
Ungayizama kuvela abantwana, uyizama uyongena emtshatweni.
Bubutyobo qha okusalayo.
That's the thing. Because mistake esibanayo is to think that you can change dishonest behavior of your spouse or your partner. No.
Okanye ngenye ixesha mfundisi ucinga uba ungamtshintsha kwa umntu awuzukwazi.
No, you can only show the person the right direction. But it is dependent upon that person
You're right.
to walk the right direction.
100%.
That's the other thing. Remember, a relationship it's a connection of adult people.
Yes.
So awuzukwazi ke ngoku into yoba umntu umtshintshe. So that's why it becomes very important to say, look, I must protect myself from being hurt. Number two, I must protect my future.
Yes.
And therefore, it is very loud and clear that there is no future in this relationship. And if there's no future, I must make up my mind. So there is no reason why people have to do that. But the other thing, which is always in hindsight of the perpetrators of wrongdoings, baye bacinge into yoba bona ba-safe.
Oh, okay.
No, you cannot be a wrongdoer and remain safe. No, but you are only, you look safe at the time of your wrongdoing. But once that the chapter of wrongdoing is closed, then you begin to reap the consequences of your wrongdoing.
And
akakho umntu ozaxelela into yoba ndincedwe yi-wrongdoing. And then that takes us to the fourth point. Wrongdoing never promotes but demotes.
Yeah, ne?
Doing never promotes,
But
it demotes.
it demotes. That's and even if you may climb up the ladder, you are climbing up the ladder so that your downfall may be visible, may be heard to other people. But the truth of the matter is that wrongdoing never promotes but demotes. That's very important.
Yeah.
So there are people who are on a mission of wrongdoing, not mindful that they are on a mission of self-demotion.
Yeah, umntu akaziboni ngelaa xesha akalibali steering.
Yes.
Kanti ekupheleni kosuku nguye
ozenza into erongo uyazithoba.
Ndihamba nawe mfundisi.
Yeah, uyazithoba yes, demote.
Yes, demote.
Now, demotion simply means you reduce by yourself your value, your worth. Now,
100%.
now, xa unciphisa ixabiso lakho
So man.
ngokunokwakho ngezenzo, iquestion ithi uhleli apha engqondweni. Because your responsibility is to develop, maintain, increase or improve your self-worth.
Develop, maintain, increase or improve
your self-worth. That's all.
Sure.
Kwixabiso loba ixabiso lam must improve.
Man.
Yeah, but that's our assignment.
Yes.
I can't be like last year. My self-worth must improve.
Yeah.
I must invest in my worth.
Yes.
Through development. And I must protect the gains I have made.
Correct.
Abantu kungcono bathi andikachange.
Kunoba
kuthiwe ndibuye umva. Either bathi abantu andikachange ndise-right. Okanye ndigqwesile ngoku.
Yes.
Ukuba right. Bangathi abantu ndibuyele umva. Remember, indlela zokubuya umva zimbili. You can turn your back, ubuye umva. But also you can maintain the right direction but walk backwards.
Supposes. Yeah.
Now, very important. There are two ways of going back. You turn.
Uguquke completely, ujonge opposite direction.
Yes.
Or
you maintain the right direction, but you walk back.
Yes. Ujonge phambili, kodwa bubuye umva, ujonge phambili.
Yes. And many people in our time, they maintain the right direction. Look at their feet.
Yeah.
They walk back. They walk back. They walk back. They walk back. Now, the danger of walking back than turning back is that when you turn back, you are easily visible. And your mobility is not affected.
Yes.
But once you walk back, you see, your mobility is affected. You walk straight, you are very deceitful because you create an impression. Now, let me unpack that.
Please do.
How many people dinale business plan andinandawo yokuhlala ngizafuna ukutshata uyaqonda imali yakho ingena kule flat usabhatala nale bed usabhatala nale fridge. Now ufike lo muntu ephethe i-newspaper ndikhangela imisebenzi ne-business ephethe i-tender documents esithini enegama lekhampani. Now you begin to think that having a company means having money. No. The two are not the same. Again, having a business does not mean you have money.
Yeah, that's correct.
The two are not the same.
That's correct.
So, and having bright hopes does not mean you've achieved. So
towards that goal.
Now, kutheni ungakhe ulinde uthi usa indicator awukajiki and xa udriver indicator can also change his or her mind. That is why xa imoto iza ngasemva ithi noba indicator slow it down
down because
because siyayazi uba thina abantu abangodrive uba this man or this woman may change his or her mind. Noba ngaba esithi indicator
left or
right.
right.
Uyaqonda?
Usenophinda decide bakasangeni.
Ikhona indlela yoba ndingangena left ube engena right. Okanye indicate left mna ndifuneka ndi-overtake right. But xa usiza ngasemva uyaqonda you slow down.
You slow down.
Ngoba hleze kuthi kanti e-indicator left nje ingqondo
Ithi right.
then kube khona a big collision athi umuntu bendi-indicator now uthi ubu-indicator but ubu-indicator eleft
ewe
athi andiyazi loo nto ngoba bendizoindicatela kanjani eleft
ndijike right
le lali ndiyakuyo nantsi le lali ndiyakuyo nantsi right
sure
kanti bendizowuyaphi isingcwabo endiyakuso
nasiya
uyayibona laa
umiwe uxoxe leyo futhi
uyayibona laa nto
ndiya kulaa ntente
ndiseprogrammini
klamsi
imoto zi-destroyed.
so much.
The person says, in my mind, I've registered a right turn. Yet the hand, it left turn. Now, usibona usengozini. So that's why ndisithi ke ngoku before ube uyangena kwi-relationship, don't commit on the basis of hope for indication or because you see an indication. Myeke ajike. Sukungena emotweni ujike naye because nizoyiwisa imoto. Ngoba uzoyijikisa athi yima baby yima andisafuna isijike yima make siyabe uthi hey
uthi fekidikile ngoku
sobondegezela ubuthe siyajika bangapi abantu abebethenjisiwe into yoba ngolo December bazawuncika but
abawutyanga utsiki
all wonke unyaka
unethemba
kuthiwa kuyaqwetywa
siyaqweba
wade wacompromise wathi uba nje kuphume umsesana sawusayina kwa-Home Affairs ndawubacenga
ekhaya
uba uzobabona no but if you do not understand the realities of life, you will become a victim of ignorance. You will perish because of ignorance. Ignorance destroys.
Ignorance destroys.
Ignorance destroys. So that's why it's always very important to understand what wrongdoing. It never promotes.
It destroys.
It demotes.
But
I'm saying this so that even though when you seem to have mastered skills of defending your wrongdoing, but your defense of wrongdoings does not prevent your self-demotion.
So much.
You will still be demoted.
Yes.
My understanding of your wrongdoings, my acceptance of your wrongdoings, my forgiveness of your wrongdoings, they do not mean you have escaped into yet demotion. Not at all.
Sure.
So I'm raising this, says Yam Yam, not says Loza, so that we raise a level of conscience. We wrong to us.
Yes.
Because they seem to be
umuntu akaziqondi mfundisi uba ugrumba wakho umhadi.
They seem not to know the dangers of their wrongdoings.
Sure.
Remember, when you are doing things wrong, the first punishment comes from your conscience. Your conscience will condemn you. But the danger of the conscience is that it does not stop you. It does not stand your way. But it keeps on.
Oh, so much. And
it speaks louder when you are alone than when you are among other people.
Yeah.
Conscience is so civilized, if I may use that term. Such that ibangati ayikho phakathi kwabantu ikulinde ngela xesha wedwa ikuphathele incwadi zakho iyaqonda ikuphathele and ikuridele line by line by line and your conscience will never deceive you. You can deceive others, but not your conscience. So within a dishonest person, there is an honest part.
Yes. Yeah.
Within a dishonest person, there is an honest part. And that honest part, I call it the conscience. The conscience. So you can't bribe it. Because I come again with materialistic.
Sure.
And it has been deposited by God within every individual to serve as a moral compass.
Yes.
To serve as a value for judgment.
Sure.
To be able to tell you whether you're on the right track
or
you are not. So it is there within you. So you can run away. You can, from other people, you can deceive, you can defend yourself. People may understand you, but there's one part within you which will always be wherever you are. And the most important thing about the conscience is that you can't leave it behind. You can't. Where you hide yourself is in that hiding place with you. And when you silence other people, even when you are quiet over your wrongdoings, your conscience is never quiet within you. But the conscience, most fortunately, is disciplined. I take in the bazako kwabanye abantu. Ithetha nomnikazi wayo. And ke ngoku yona ihamba nawe ngomgca.
Ngoline. Ihamba nawe ngoline.
Ngomgca. Ufika umuntu ene-memory lapse.
Yabona
yiyo because iye igcwala i-memory ye-conscience ze-wrongdoings zakho. And at some stage your conscience will affect your thinking capacity. It will soon affect your body, your health. Because if you're hell-bent on wrongdoing, you can't think straight forever. Why? It is because when you are on a mission of wrongdoing, do you know that, which is the fifth point?
Yes,
wrongdoing makes you, the wrongdoer, to work overtime.
Wrongdoing
makes the wrongdoer work overtime.
Yeah. Ngoba ehleli nje uyacinga, ehleli nje uyabala, ehleli nje
Look,
eqomela into yakhe.
the issue is there is no rest for wrongdoer.
Yeah.
No, there's no rest. Because if you are not doing the wrong, you are defending the wrong.
Wrongdoing makes a wrongdoer to work overtime.
it makes the wrongdoer work over time. So ikwenza usebenze ngapha kwe-capacity. Remember, my second point, it has no crown, but scars. So it is overtime work. It is hard work without any reward. Those 5 things, if they are 5, they are very important that we need to be aware of.
Yes.
About wrongdoers. So now wrongdoing in a relationship. So
yes,
on these 5 points.
Yes. Yes. All right. It's 5 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Pelile sibabale makeleni uthi yo sincede bawo and makasincede bawo siba ngeli xesha. And I keep on saying this, we are very blessed to have umfundisi ngeli xesha lale mitshato ne relationship ezihexayo, and we bless the Lord ngawe mfundisi. Enkosi kakhulu. But ke a quick recap uba ngaba mhlambi khange uyibambe kuba sithela ngantoni namhlanje. I know it's Relationship Friday on a Thursday. We are talking about wrongdoings in relationships. Sithe okokuqala nje, any wrongdoing does not build, it destroys. Sayicacisa ke ukuba amntasika yonke into ngoyangiyaba ngiphihlika noba ungade uyaba intamba yaba inyanda amathumbu edathi umfundisi noba uyongena naye emtshatweni iyaba njalo ngoyiseko, the foundation ayizuba yiyo. Number 2, a wrongdoing has no crown ngaphandle kwezikazi uzawubeke unalo mivumbo uzawuhamba nayo, and yona ibhlungu eyangaphakathi. And okwesithathu, wrongdoing has no bright future, has no future in fact at all. Ungacingi fani ba wrongdoing never promotes but demotes. That's number 4. And also wrongdoing makes the wrongdoer to work over time. And then sithethayo ungacingi fani uqhashile wena as a wrongdoer ngokwangoku icacisele into enkosikazi okanye emyenini kanye kumuntu wakho uba hayi kwatsha kwacima icikozela, kodwa lo mhadi uhumbayo uhombela wena. And also angalila abe kanti uyalila namhlanje ngenxa izenzo zakho, kodwa wena kuzawulila wena ngomso. Definitely.
But let me quickly sponsor the 6th one.
Yes, mfundisi.
Wrongdoing never remains in obscurity forever.
Yeah. Wrongdoing
never remains in obscurity forever. Ayihlali emfihlakalweni forever. That's the nature. Wrongdoing never remains in obscurity forever. So how can today? It's not a guarantee. That is why then ufika abantu bebe babini they exchange nude pictures. Umuntu inkosikazi yomnye nomnye nomuntu. Uyaqonda? Ngenye imini nje kwenzeka imistake omnye uthi he manje sibe sengxakini apha. Ewe divele nje andazi bani itofe phi.
Yalikisha.
Davele no davele yaba ku
profile.
Ku profile. Vandifonelwa kodwa yebani yintoni uyipostileyo
into ifake egrupini yecawa
andithi sinefowuni ezininzi
into ifake egrupu yecawa
uthi AP athi hayi mani bani
cima seyiphe screenshot ke ngoyamisa
AP lo athathe le phone andithi uno-082 abe no-083 abe no-071
because kaloku uxake
AP uyaqonda athi hayi mani bani asikwazi thina uba unenamba sothuswa yile nto oyipostileyo uyabona, and siyamazi lo mntu okupostileyo ayikho umlingane wakho
somandla
umntu akhangele kwifowuni yokuqala akhangele ayoyibhaqa kweyesithathu angayazi ile nto afike omnye athi ndicela ubuye kwangoko emsebenzini
come at once
sithethe
ngicela sithethe vuka sithethe
uyeva ngoku umntu uzawufika sesithi hayi ndiyaxolisa ihekhiwe
Hey, so it's not me.
Now, ibe ke ingxaki social media uzawuthatha le picture mhlawumbi amtrace lo mntu
Ihambe.
conversation athini uyafika wena ocinga uba uzawudefend uthi ibe yimistake akujonge nje umntu. Wrongdoing never remains in obscurity forever.
Umfundisi masithele ngesixhosa akho nto ifihlakala kuphele. Yonke le nto uyenzayo ekupheleni kosuku akho nto ingeyawutyhilwa.
Andifuni ngolwesine abantu nibe ngathi ndifaka iBhayibhile kaloku.
Mayingene ibhesi mfundisi icala ngebhesi. Mawuyithi nje.
Mandifake isilungu. Mandifake isilungu. Uyaqonda ingayiphi iBhayibhile.
Hayi mfundisi akukho nto ifihlakala kuphele ngexesha akho nto ingeyawutyhilwa. Akho nto ingeyawutyhila yonke into noba ngathi ucinga ifana.
People must know this. So 6 things get
nazo ke
on a Friday relationship Friday
on a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
Yes, that's right. Mfundisi sivalile ngoqoqayo insimbi yesithoba.
Valentine's Day on Saturday next week. Abantu mabakhawuleze sithetha phaya nge-perfect imperfect spouses.
Yayiva.
Uhlala kanjani when the imperfect
comes
is perfect.
Yeah.
When what is not acceptable seems to be a normal thing, a permanent feature. Uhlala kanjani fanele ba lo mntu lona ukuphuma endleleni
into yakhe ubalasele osomandla
balasele lo mntu xa uthetha ngendlela eright yokwenza umphazamisa ingqondo umenza ingqondo angayazi athi hayi man ndiyandikuva le ntsapho ndiyandikuva yenza intloko yami iqine le nto what do you mean? Now we'll be trying to unpack that.
Sure.
When you discover in your marriage that look, this is a perfect a union, a perfect imperfect union. What do you do?
Bachati.
We specialize with imperfection.
Yo, bachati ityebile injalo ngenxa yexesha.
3812267
bayazi aphulaphuli yaphela indawo eGonupi Hotel on the
17th at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
In the afternoon pha eGonupi Beach elwandle izabe ku-unpack ezo zinto apho i-couple is 750.
That's correct. But they will get the poster, the details there.
Ikhona napha ipage.
You are engaged, you are married. That's your platform.
Okay.
The singles have to,
yes,
the singles must organize for themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
Papa mfundisi show elandelayo sendijanyelwe. Thank you for your time. Siyabulela kakhulu ngexesha lakho, siyabulela and ndiyaphinda again sikelelekile imitshato yoba ibe kanti uThixo uthuma wena. May the good Lord continue to bless you and download izinto zangentla, into zamanyani, siphethe good stuff apha yamkela. Nasithethi nje into ezincinci so and ngabantu abangafuna udlala. Mfundisi siyabulela ngexesha lakho.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sabonana ke baphulaphuli. Mnanani sawudibana on Monday kodwa uyamyizi ngomso ukhona social crossover with uyamyizi angachisi studio ke baphulaphuli nimnqande but ke sawudibana
so simphulaphule ephethe relationship Friday
yedwa bye mfundisi bye baphulaphuli. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. I love you. Quacks Kasfaki is up next with Jump Off between 9 and 12. Have a blessed Thursday.